Hey folks, AJ the CEO here, and we got ourselves another surprise here from AVKANS. They sent me their CM30, but they told me what they've done is they've added AI tracking into this camera. So this is actually a 30x PTZ powered over PoE, SDI out, HDMI out. This is a step higher than the E20s in their quality. This is more of like a metal type of feeling type of case, but not here for that. Just going to show how the tracking in this thing works, and the firmware already has it included and all this other fun stuff. So let's go ahead and cut over it and look at exactly how to set this up. All right, so first let's go ahead and get this set up on our joystick. Let's punch in here, and hopefully we get tight enough so you can actually see. And I already know what the IP address of this is, but let's go through the search and see if we can find it here. We're going to look at VISCA IP control. Let's see if we can find it. And there it is. That is 196. That is this joystick. So let's go ahead and link it up. I'm going to make this one, let's make it number 5. So I'm going to change the ID to number 5. And then we'll call it. And there, we're linked. Now let me zoom out so you can actually see what's going on here. We'll go to camera number 5. All right, so there's our shot. Let me slide it over just a little bit so we're in shot now. So now we can control it, as you can see. Really straightforward, up, down, left, right, all this other fun stuff. So just like any other joystick, any of a PTZ, but let's go ahead and aim it at myself, and then let's cut over to the computer and let's walk through the AI tracking setup, which is very simple to do. All right, so I'm here on my desktop. Let's open up a browser and let's go to the IP address 192.168.0.196. And typically you would get a login, which is admin. So maybe it still saved my session or something like that. But anyway, the menu is exactly the same as you've seen it already. So we go, there's our live view. We can control it from the web interface if we wanted to. So you can see the back of my head there. Video. Now I think I said it already, but this is a 30x zoom. You have your settings here, dial priority, video format. All of these are exactly the same that you can set up your streams. This is sending video over your network. You have 2 streams. Typically your first is the higher one. Your second one is the lower one. So like here, the first one is at 1080 and the second one is at 360. Not a big deal. Image, this is where you can make some adjustments for the autofocus, where you want it to zoom at. We'll do center, and how sensitive, I'll do middle, and if you want to set a limit on or not. And then you have your exposure, all this other stuff. I like to keep mine at auto, and I'll set my hertz at 60. Then you got your color control, your auto white balance. I'm gonna set that to medium. Your image, this is where you will flip it if I was mounting it upside down. Your noise reduction and your style. And most of the time I keep those the same. Your audio settings are the same. You can turn it on to connect audio through the camera if you wanted to, and it'll come out over SDI and HDMI. Your system settings, this is where you can do a factory reset, set your password, do a firmware update. Your network information, so this is where I had set it manually. You can set your time zone, and you can get it to pull the server time to get the time and everything. Here's your ports for your VISCA, UDP, TCP, all of the good stuff. Your RTMP, if you want to turn those on. Your SRTs, your RTSP, if you want to have authorization, this is where you need to use a username or something like that, or send it. And your on VIF settings, which by default are off. This one also has NDI built into it, so we can turn that on here. And actually, I don't think mine has a license on here. So it does support it. You need a license on it. This one, I think the one they sent me does not. So that's fine, but it is there. You just get to buy a license. I think it's like $99 or something like that. And then you can have sending it over your network. and all your information. All that's good. But we're here for the AI tracking, which is a new drop down right there. And it also has some controls on the remote, which I'll show you in a second. But in here right now, AI is off. We can do single track, frame track, demo mode. So let's just go ahead and turn it on single track. That's all you got to do. So let's go ahead and switch over to that camera now, which is the tracking. Now you see actually it has a box that is following me. So really, really nice and smooth. And while I'm doing that, let me get the remote so that we can talk about that difference. But like I said, I am liking the fact that you're seeing more cameras come out with this stuff. Now, one thing I will say, this is only 1080p, so you're not going to get some super duper high resolution 4K, as in like the camera that I'm using right now, but it is a good benefit that you're able to add this stuff in here. Well, more cameras are adding this function to it. I mean, AI is getting all over the place, so it's kind of good that you can use it. So I'm getting some batteries in here so we can hook this up to the remote. Now, I must say that first tracking box I really didn't like that much, but that is fine. All right, so we got our remote here. Now, hopefully you should be able to see this. I'm gonna look right here because I have the screen right here so I can actually see what is going on. And let me turn these lights off. So I'm gonna be looking here. So let's look at the menu and see what we get with this. All right, so we have our settings inside of the remote that you can adjust. We have all the stuff that we did before: display, PTZ, communications, but the main thing is the AI mode. Let's go ahead and switch this over to frame track, and now let's see what that does. So that's just tracking the whole frame. So it doesn't look like it's actually going to be moving up and down. It just has it up up here somewhere. But maybe that might be good if you set it. So let's see, come back out of here. It won't let me adjust this down. The remote, see, now it's shot up to the sky. Let me go ahead and turn this off here. I'll switch it back to single. Actually, let me turn this off so I can actually get it back down where I'm at first. All right, we're in focus. Now let's try this again with our frame track. So it is adjusting from there. Interesting. All right, so let's try demo mode and let's see what that's doing. All right, so it says select target. So I am going to, I'm assuming that's home. All right, so now demo mode, you can actually lock onto a person. I'm wondering how long that box is gonna stay there, because I wouldn't want this to be in the live stream actually tracking that. But I guess this is kind of good, because this is the one issue that I've had with these, especially in a church, is can it lock onto one person? Now, my daughter's not with me. I don't have any company with me today visiting here. So it's just me. So I don't know how good this would be with multiple people tracking. But again, in the setup I typically would use this would be like in a conference room where you got very few people, or like in a pulpit setting where somebody's preaching. So I wouldn't turn this on until I know it's one person. Not a whole lot of activity going on behind the scenes, like a digital wall with a lot of motion, because it might track off with that. Now, I really don't like that it still has that the box around there, but let's see if we can turn that off. So not seeing anything there. Image, no. Color, no. Not on the PTZ. Communication, wouldn't think it would be there. Oh, I do like the fact in the menu, you can see the IP address, which is good. I'm glad they're adding that. That makes it difficult to try and find what the IP address is. So you can turn this on, just plug it in, go to the menu, and then, oh, it's not set to DHCP, which mine is not because I have it set, but hey, that works good as well too. We got AI mode. I mean, there's no other menu to go into there either. So again, see, it's still locking me on. So it's following. So, I mean, that's fine. I just don't like the box there. So let's go back to single. All right, and see, and that went away. See, this isn't bad. So maybe the demo is just where it shows the box, and then this will allow you to lock onto your target and go there. Again, this is the CM30 from AVKANS, a 30X PTZ that now includes AI tracking. So link is down below if you're interested in using one of these. Now, one thing I will say, and I'm very excited about this because I am looking at this camera. One thing I'm really excited that I've been telling y'all, every time we hit a new goal of 10,000 subscribers all the way up to 250,000, big giveaway at 100,000, bigger giveaway at 250,000. But as a way of me giving back, I do a live streaming bundle, which includes the ATEM Mini Extreme, a PoE switch, a joystick, and one PTZ camera. And the beauty of me reviewing this with this AI camera, and it's a 30X, this is the camera that is going to be included on our next giveaway at 60,000 subscribers. Last time I checked, we are 360 subscribers away from 60,000 subscribers here on YouTube. So link is down below to enter that giveaway. You only got to enter once. If you are a Patreon supporter or a YouTube member, I enter your name in twice for multiple chances to win. Please don't enter your name twice manually because my database, my queries that purge out everybody will find multiple people. So just enter once. If you want a better chance to win this and this whole setup that we're giving away, pretty much just ask multiple people in your church to enter the giveaway. You know, I'm not going to spam you. I'm not going to send no emails or nothing. It's just a way for me to bring people in and to search. And this is my way of giving back to help ministries move forward by getting you going with the equipment that I've been personally using for over 5 years, 7 years. No, actually, it's almost 10 years. Wow, almost 10 years of doing stuff like this. So again, link is down below if you're interested in buying one. Link is down below to enter the giveaway of me giving this stuff away, and a link of showing everything that we're giving away. And again, AVKANS, thank you so much. We've had a great partnership over 2 years of them sending me stuff, the joysticks, cameras, for me to bring attention to their products and everything like that. And again, thank you, AVKANS. Look forward to all the great future that we have moving forward. And churches, I hope you like me bringing these products and reviewing to the forefront to get your attention, to show you there are other options out there. So if you like this type of content, appreciate a like, consider subscribing, hit that bell. That way you get notified when we come out with other videos to help modernize your media ministry. Thanks for watching, folks. This is AJ. Catch you on the next video. Later, folks.